Hmm. Uh, Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. The name is Drake, and I need to set my audio now because apparently it's gone. My game audio is gone. What the heck? Yeah, great, thank you. Also, if you hear any rain, sorry, but apparently, oops, sorry, not that. If you hear any rain, just take note of. I mean, if you hear lightning, at least, it's because it's raining right now and it's so noisy. But the sky is not letting that at all. It's so. Is it muted somewhere here or something? Oh, I know. The game might be muted. Sorry. I need to actually adjust things right now. Why is the game so unbearably quiet all of a sudden? Even on my end, actually. I'm not even joking. Like, on my end, I hear nothing. I completely hear nothing. Okay, let me just test something. I hear blanco. I hear nada, noon. My audio mixer is also reporting that nothing is being heard, so it's a bit. Hmm. Yeah, I'm here and see if it works. Okay, game audio is back. I just needed to reset it. I mean, change it around. It's not Sorry for the delay. Okay, let's just continue. Today's stream is gonna be a bit short. Because I have things to do today, sadly enough. I have things to do tomorrow as well. But well, that was originally 2 hours, so that's fine. So game audio is back. We can continue as if nothing happened. Thank you very much.
Well, what brings you here, my friend?
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both
you.
come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads.
I see.
The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it.
Interesting. Wait,
Then,
what?
with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
From what I hear, yeah.
Spare me. I'm no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But
Come
you,
now.
Hilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway.
Y'all cute. Y'all real
I have
cute.
tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Oh yeah.
So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the Monitorists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days, and drink to the future of our homeland. Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well,
I don't
it would
think you
seem
need to
your
work that
services were not
hard.
required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
Thanks. I did nothing though, so it's like a bit awkward doing that. I literally stood around. It was like, okay, thanks, I guess. But I did nothing of note. I literally did not. Our hunt for the ivy begins in earnest, Cyan. Suffice it to say, we must tread warily, but one misstep may well cost us our lives. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander Levelio. On a random note, I just dyed my hair. Well, I bleached my hair yesterday and I dyed it today. Yes, I know that's not healthy, but hey, that's how I do things, apparently. I mean, hey, I don't want to be blonde, so I do that just to avoid being blonde. I need to bleach it for it to be light enough to actually accept it, because this time I went for a literal bright red, so I need something that's light. I don't know if I'll go to regret the decision, but we'll see. We are returned from Oda, Commander. And not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Trouble? You will recall that the Fourth was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. God damn it. According to the report, one of our own has been taken captive. The Guardians are not wont to treat their foemen with dignity and have brave fears for their safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. We call those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask for your aid once more, Cyan. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Guardians with more captives, yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Captain Nilbert has arrived. I trust you're willing, but of course you are. Now Alien of the Fourth lies in wait in Tango, near the entrance of Castrum Sentry. Seek her out and she will appreciate of the situation. What's this? Zitangle. Sorry about that. I wasn't thinking through and I did that. Right. Badass. Bad accent. Very bad accent.
You would aid us in the rescue mission? We are in your debt, Warrior Blight. Now time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Guardians fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Guardians may be interrogating Resh. Or worse, with her hurts, I fear that she will not survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may yet be in infancy, but the bond that binds us is as strong as Mithril. Mithril. None of us will stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please help us find Resh before it's too late.
Really? Again, in Castrum Sentry. Yeesh. I hate going in there.
Where am I? Thank the gods who found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now to quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Guardians will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within Castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we are safely outside these walls.
Now what? Yeesh. Ring. I cut someone from Oh. Oh, come on. That's an actual freaking purple circle? Shh. Uh-oh. Get me out of there. Get me out of Here. I gave myself this issue then. Next one is purchase it, so give me a break. I wanna bite something. I'm hungry. Some bullshit. Oh, seriously. Wait. Why did you aggro? The level is high. I guess that's what you get for aggroing someone higher than you. You die. Duh. I mean, what outcome were you expecting, huh? Why is that fucking thing over? Wait, what? Oh well. Hi, y'all. Thank you, I did do that. We have the rest of your freaking foot bag.
We await your return most anxiously, my friend. You've done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Rash is safe, and we suffered no further casualties. Words cannot express my gratitude. All that's left is to report the mission success to Commander Lavalier. I shall go ahead to the Rising Stones.
Lavalier. Oh, Commander Lavalier.
Ah, it does me well to see you thus returned. Though I doubt not your prowess, entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture. Blah blah blah, but here you are hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert administrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Dracius. Allow me to thank you also, Cyan. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander. I will see to it that men keep their wits about, and it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. Oh god, I switched between voices. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Dracius, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require you to accompany me to Cortus. I've been granted an alliance with an Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We will depart as soon as you're ready. What, I can't even gasp? Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, that face. We are to treat with Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights in Camp Dragonbolt Head. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We will be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Emmerich wishes to meet the man behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The what? The antecedent should see the wisdom of his plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Cortus. Mayhap you feel this is a waste of talent, which could be doubtless be put to nobler use? If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. I didn't say you were wrong. I'm just kinda... Why am I being dragged here and there and every freaking where? I didn't ask to be a hero. I was dragged in kicking and screaming by the storyline.
Yet they realize the difference between asking to be a hero and being forced into one. How to voice her again?
A meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador? By all means, I think it is a wonderful idea. We have received no report of Aetheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity of late.
How do I voice her? I feel like this is a very wrong voice actually. But how do I voice her? Dang it.
If Alvanor believes your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Yes, yet welcome true those overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spawned all contacts with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now?
With that I knew. The question of your motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishka, situated at the center of Abalatia's spine, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzea alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some time ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
Since which time, the Arbiters have remained close to all outsiders.
They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of the realm of Cartanu, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I've tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance every opportunity. I've explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell El Amigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not?
Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction?
I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we have been fought off with in the past, this time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think they come out to us of the goodness of their heart. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. What is that word?
The Empire will soon be at our doorsteps once more.
Indeed, you may be assured I will expound upon this point to the others. Let's depart for Camp Dragonhead. Drakis, our old friend Lord Harshfond is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent word. His fondness may prove useful for our case. Yay? Question mark? Tons of signs of question mark? Second head. Hushphones. Lord Hushphones. I'm back. For diplomatic reasons, sadly. Excuse me about that. My nose is kind of jammed. I'm ending at 7. Okay, I just basically aren't my legs. For no good reason, too. Ugh, wrong place. For hush phones. Ah, Drakus, ever a welcome sight. Our herbs have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It will not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold while enjoying our hospitality. Oh, you jest. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Ah, good Master Alphino. An honor, as always. Likewise, Lord Hushthorn. Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Yeah, thank. Nonsense. Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? Our Spartans may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of great concern to all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Emmerich arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I'm told he's eager to meet you at your first convenience. You're doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest for a while by the warmth of our hearth. But if you're willing to forego such comforts, pray him from the night station outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. Oh, cool. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Honestly, I can understand why. Thoughtfully, I cannot understand why. We've been expecting you, sir. Pray take your ease inside and I shall summon the others.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Oh,
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Hello.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
I suppose so.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then,
I see.
shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Forton has offered to Revenant's toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury? All our precautions were for naught?
I mean, okay, to be honest, when have we ever had actual peace? Well, quite a while ago, actually. Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Hall of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think that the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Hushfont and find out what he has learned. Let me walk. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Soul as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate was seized. Then as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. 'Twould be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route, knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Traitor. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Harchford said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform a man of your intended arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. As long as I don't have to do the training in freaking nakedness. Sure. There's the new Equestrian. Where are you? I know McDonald's, so. I swear I looked there. You didn't show me. Not fair. Good to know you're good for free tickets. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for. Eh? Lord Hushford bid you speak of us. Then you must be. Beg your pardon, Silent. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tip the wedding for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit damn odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier to just steal it, though damn sight hard to conceal it all allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden away off. Ah, but there ain't no hint to my ramblings. Absent my proof, there's naught but speculation. Might be as a squire receiving care at the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. I was wrong. That was not here. Well, I had a grudge. Yes. You've, you've come to us about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the hall by sudden echoes. Pilgrims, remarked the mass, lost in their request for the journey further north. Our leader called out to them, and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he sighed and crumbled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened till I saw the snow turn red. And then there was a raid everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head. And by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't. I mean, they have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. Shiva. Shiva, of course it's Shiva. Yet another primal, eh? Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? It seems that Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of?
Have you not read a single line of Acaridian, Master Alphino? Sheba was traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we can expect all foreigners to know Ishgard in scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say she's their patron saint? Oh no. It all makes sense now. Lord Harshford, what was Caravan's cargo? Ah, if I recall correctly, Diamond Fortet requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and the followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe with a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Harshford, you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern. Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphino. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its effort to the prevention of the summoning. Naturally, that includes you. Though I'm sure you would not miss this for the world. Well, obviously, it's yet another freaking primal that's come to be an annoying ass in our plans. Annoying pain in our ass. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, god dang it. This is not level higher than mine, I think. Is it? Woe betide the heretic, blah 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 blah. The persistent attack on our caravan seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem, to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks. Of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After appraising the failure of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Dracius, pray join me in right brain front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance effort in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillamon should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then. Good. So white, so broom. Such a front. Oops, not there. Drill point. Oh, yeah. Oh, Amaric's here already. Yeesh. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to join in the effort in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing couldn't be no better. We are all ears, Lord Drillamont. A band of pilgrims were seen transporting a large amount of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, how scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak. That self-same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these
pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicion. I've heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to Whiteburn Front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Emmerich. And so it begins, my friend, though I dare say it will prove an all too brave collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Perhaps Lord Drillamon has one in mind? Yes, apparently? Or am I saying yeah, probably? Yes. Yes, excellent. Milady, everything has been accounted for. If that's all else you would have us do, pray speak and it shall be done. May I ask what's the nearest inn? It seems as though we are always one step behind, our quarry ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tables are about to be turned, I must confess to having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the self-same result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Guillermine. You have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in the future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in Whiteburn Front. Though some were found to have committed minor transgressions, we have identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretic. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir Gentlemont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with an heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. I'm still trying to, well, fix my voice to what I think would be the better voice for purpose. Because I have the memory of a goldfish regarding voices. I really do. So it's up to half. Trees are actually, like, the models is visible, but the tree itself, like the structure itself, is locked up to half of it, I see. The snow looks really rough. Interesting year. Fashion. Southwest Gate. We shall see if you're actually a bad guy or not. Why are you running all of a sudden? Feels a bit dangerous. Hey, hey, where in the seven hells are ya? I'm freezing my bottles off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you so late? Standing on a wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the... Bloody echo. Lower your voice, or they'll hear us in Whiteburn front. Yes, of course. The temple knights are... in Snowcloak. This is what you bring me. We already knew about... our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnel dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless... maybe waste my time again. Is that clear? Guess your suspect was right. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. With that, you could have heard them words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretic are aware of our operation and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they can be rooted out and put to the sword. We have long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that Snowcoat may be riddled with such passageways, and that the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of the House Durandaris Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing about enemies' numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It would put my mind to ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they would take courage from the presence of a so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Halon is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Magus. The lives of our allies are at stake. That inn nearby. May I sleep for a night? Oh wow, that's what I want. Where is the inn? Is there an inn here actually? Yeah, there's a settlement, I guess. Where was? Oh, that's good. I think. There's nothing serious. Okay, I'll go to the restaurant and go back to what new. I don't want new good now. I think I want Anon? Yeah, Oda. Because that's the easiest. What am I missing? Oh. I'm missing the top of the arm. What the hell? I thought I was done. Guess not. Yep, Serene. So I guess I really don't have to crusade. I wish I had. Because I would really like to just be able to, change my armor finally. Guess I was just a tad bit too hasty in changing. It's red. Shit, they already did, aren't they? Oi, over here! Two. It's blood red, that's for sure. I mean, I'm here already, might as well go from top down. Eh? My knight sent no word of your comment, Dracius. What has happened? What is that in your head? By the Fury. Those are veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we have not the men to spare. Not now. Now while the Ice Heart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others. And I'll wager they are on their way to Snowcroak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of your guardsmen's watches at our outpost in Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before we aroused our suspicions. With that, we had caught him asleep. With this information, the heretics will know when the watch is weakest. They could use the tunnels with impunity and prepare to ambush. The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House during there must send reinforcements, even if it means redrawing our knights from the storm vision. I can see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. I don't know about that. What if that was their other aim? I'm scared. Guess we'll see. Don't worry. We'll see. We shall see. Time is of the essence, strikers. While my knights may ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere the swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If we leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Emmerich everything we have discovered. Honestly, I feel really bad for you. I do. But it's not like we can do much, seeing as they were able to literally trick all of us. Where? Oh, where? Ooh. That is worse than I thought. Oh, that is worse than I thought. But yes, this is a welcome surprise. Perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden... You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be planning such a thing. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. As Commander Lavalier have been informed, the braves must be made aware. Where is he? Oh, he's literally just there. I was like, what the heck? Up with the whimsical music, it makes it feel so whimsical when it's such a dangerous situation. It must be here.
I'm certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? It's but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. While warned though we may be, the heretics know the terrain far better than us. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it. This is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is! I'm here, girl. That was close. That didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levelier! There's been a development, sir. Together with the Tambonites, we have secured entrances to some half-dozen tunnels after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think one of them may be important. Suddenly, the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha! Just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others. We're going in. A moment, Alphino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we've entered the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces in their trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers will be more a hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies will become an obstacle to escape. Ahem, a change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, you go wherever the tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many, or Papa Limo will sulk. Wherefore art thou known? What? The entrance to this tunnel, sir. It's over here. I need to know if you're a guy or girl, if not my voice is gonna be wrong again. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never have noticed. Per Sir Emmerich's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Of course it's a fucking duty. PCs, you're up. Yeah, sure, whatever. I need to see the map. What's an ibex?
no, no, no. Pay all your attention. Corruption? I feel like this game mounts are kinda half useless. Like at most you get to move fast, but that's it. Some command in here. That door is but so big. Yeah, wonder whoever you are. Say something I feel like if I really wanna. Sometimes I feel like if I really wanna my god, I was so busy focusing on this that I lost my own thoughts. What the hell? What does this look like? Bit that so that's fucking why you should be kidding me. You don't fall now. Now. I didn't do it in reverse, did I? Oh god. Oh, guess I reversed mine. Or halfway. Time to unreverse my halfway. That's cool. Does anyone else have the feeling that I'm gonna be facing a primal yet again in a bit? Oh god, what? The fuck on. How about I simply lost? The minimap is about useless to me apparently. Where's the surprise? Because I know there's always a surprise when there's nothing to say. Needs to be. I can almost stand it because I'm a freaking what? More of you? Yeah, what is that? My gosh. What's going on with you? Poor dad. Poor dad. I actually am probably gonna die. I'm a tank. I don't have a choice. What the? This isn't a usually say we're not right now. Monsters keep spawning. What else do you expect me to do about that? Fucking dumb. opportunity. Oh, great. Lila? You're doing fine. The violent nature. Duh. I just people. Listen, we want people, so please, for the love of gosh, for the love of the game, please just vote. Is Fenrir next or not? Because it feels like it. More boss mechanics, ahoy. Yeah. I just haven't been so what the heck how dare you? How dare you? Seriously, how do I? I can make it. Hey, you didn't give any warning signs this time around. Obviously, I'm not gonna react in time. Duh. Pistol. invested in war. We do? When?
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Are you? You say you're preventing needless bloodshed, but you're creating needless bloodshed at the same time. That took longer than expected. What news, Drakius? Well, though Iceheart is but a pseudonym, not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you've cleared the path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they'll even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Berries would certainly share the credit for it too. To all we praise, Drakus, we may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming we can stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Silents have not been idle. Minfilian and Urianger have been busy pursuing the archives of House Portents, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on today's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. And with that, I'm ending stream today. Because I did say 2 hour, and well, I did start a bit late. That's why I ended late. I mean, even with the storyline, I would have ended slightly later as well. And with that, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. My name has been Drake, and honestly, enjoy the rest of your day. It's a good day, I guess. The rain stopped in my area, so yeah. And it's cooling comparatively.